Hello everyone, and welcome to NFLHouse.com's player interview. My name is Eric Galco, owner and director of the site. I'm joined today by Ramses Barden, star wideout from Cal Poly University. Ramses, how are you today?
Pretty good, man. Just trying to kick my feet up a little bit, recover from wear and tear at the combine.
Okay, we'll definitely get to that later, but to start out, the biggest question you're going to be faced with going into the draft is the fact that you played at the lower level. How do you think scouts will view you as a small school, kind of small school stud, and how do you counterpoint?
Well, I mean, there's been enough great talent, great players to come out of 1AA, 52, 53, these last maybe 5 to 6 years, especially 1AA. So they're a little more desensitized to the fact that it's okay to get good players from lesser divisions or less well known or more well known, less known divisions, and that actually helps a lot. That a lot of the guys like your Marcus Coltis or Rasheed Matheson, Dominique Rogers from Marty, they kind of help pave the way for somebody like myself to have a successful career and still garner the attention of maybe some of the big names. And what I think that the scouts and NFL personnel will see is they'll watch my tape and they'll have to put the fact that take the competition out of the equation for a second and watch what I'm doing, watch how I play the game, and know and understand that with the coaching that comes in the next level, that eventually I'll be able to translate the same type of success that I had at Cal Poly, to the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Now after the season, you attended the Senior Bowl. What was that like, and how do you think you did?
It was a great experience. Great experience, opportunity to play against the elite players in the country and to be recognized as one of the elite players in the country. I think I did fairly well. I definitely didn't do as well as I would have liked, but I know that I showed people that I belong, that I can compete, with the top tier talent in the nation, and that was one of my favorite goals to show that I'm just another one of these guys that you've been watching, for the last 4 years. I'm just still safe, and I wanted to show that I belong and show that I can be as productive, in the new atmosphere as I had been at Cal Poly. That's probably the biggest thing that I got out of the week, other than just being immersed in the NFL environment, coaching staff, and media, the scout attention, kind of a wake-up call thing. It's real, and it's man professionalism, it's man potential.
Okay, now after the Senior Bowl, of course, you've been training and just finished up the NFL Combine. How do you think you did on the workout aspects of the NFL Combine?
I think I did again fairly well. I'm always going to be my biggest critic, so I know I didn't do it as well as I would have liked for myself at least. I think I caught the ball well. I think I showed a little bit of athleticism that people might not have been expecting from me. It's always positive, but knowing what I can do and what I have done, I'm not satisfied, and there's things that I want to continue to address as the pro day comes up in a couple of weeks.
Okay, and how about the interview process, which I think is the most important part of the NFL Combine? How do you think you did, interviewing-wise?
That's an extremely important part of the process, and I think I fared very, very well. Showing teams that I'm a quality person, as well as the players that they're going to want in their locker room. That I'm attentive, that I'm concerned, that I care, that I love the game, that that I'm not going to be one of those regressive, picky-minded people, or somebody who's going to be any kind of an obstacle as far as the team that's concerned. Those are the main things that you want to do, is to be a positive influence and show those leadership qualities.
Now, obviously, you're very big, strong, athletic, prototypical big-time wide receiver. What do you feel is your best aspect as a receiver translating to the NFL game?
As a football player in general, it's going to be my coach's ability. I've always had the desire to learn, always had the desire to get better. It would be a matter of me having the opportunity to learn from the best. And I feel as sky's the limit. Like, I can be, I don't know what I can be as far as my potential in NFL is concerned. If I learn from the right people and keep me in the right system, I think I can be, my potential better. But physically, I think, my hands, adjusting to the ball, making plays, those are the things that are my attributes that I feel separate me from the next player.
And what about some places you need to improve? You can prove that at your pro day and before the draft. What do you think you need to improve before you can make that initial jump to the NFL?
Teams are gonna want to see continued growth in showing that precision in routes. They see me do it here and there, but because I guess it doesn't always demand perfect routes for me to win and compete against corners opposite of me. It's not something that has always been a staple part of my game. And in order to succeed in the NFL, regardless of how big, strong, and fast you are, you need to add those components as well to make you that much more of a dominant player.
Okay, and you touched on schemes. What scheme at the next level? Obviously, NFL schemes are so complicated. What scheme do you think you fit best with the next level? A power running team where you could be the focal point, a West Coast offense. Where do you think you fit into the next level?
Honestly, it really doesn't matter. I honestly feel that you can plug me in anywhere, and I can be the type of receiver that you need. If you need to go to the playmaker guy, I've shown that ability on my tape. You need somebody who can convert third down, be a red zone threat. I can do that. I have done that. You need somebody who's gonna block for 70 to 8% of plays. That's the team that that's the type of offense that you run. I can do that. I've done it. I come from the triple option offense where we do a lot of blocking. So honestly, there's no particular team that I think I fit best. It's just me just doing it. You plug me in, I'm gonna do what you ask and what you demand, and that's my ability.
Okay, and with such a versatile position as a wide receiver, who do you model your game after, or who do you think you can best represent in an NFL comparison-wise? Who do you think that, who's your goal to be at the next level? Is it a Plaxico Burress, on the field, or who do you think you most likely represent?
It's tough to say because I really don't like the fact that the idea of emulating somebody else's style or anything like that, because I feel like you emulate a particular person or a particular player, you take their faults as well as their positive aspects. And I don't like that I would have to do that in that mindset. So there's players like Plaxico Burress or like Brandon Marshall who I take good things out of the game and try to add to mine, or even Steve Smith being 5'8", his body like he's the biggest player on the field. But it's hard for me to really settle down and say that I model myself after one particular player. I try to learn as much as I can from watching everybody.
Okay, and finally, for all the NFL scouts out there listening, and give me your best selling point that if I was a potential NFL suitor, that I would want to take you high in April's draft.
I think that I've touched on it already, but one of them is that I'm going to bring every physical attribute that you would want in a wide receiver, and the mindset of somebody who has the limitless potential, limitless possibilities, and the desire to grow and be the best player. I think if you couple those two things together, you get somebody who's never going to stop, who's never going to quit, somebody who's trustworthy, somebody who's loyal, somebody who plays for his team and not for himself. Those are the assets that you're going to get from me. It's low risk and a lot of reward.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for coming with us on today, Ramses. I've been high on you since the draft process started, and I hope to be calling your name next season in the NFL.
I really appreciate it. You take care.
Thank you. Well, that was Ramses Barden, top wide receiver prospect from the small school of Cal Poly. Thank you very much for joining me today on NFLHouse.com's player interviews. Feel free to contact me at Eric, ERIC, G, at NFLHouse.com. Thanks again.